Hello and welcome to the Bayside Sports Buddies Bash Season 9 B Division Semi-Final number 2. The A Division Finals just concluded where the Old Monks won the final by 7 wickets against the VMS Victors. But here we are for a semi-final clash. The Aashapura Warriors versus the United Daredevils here at the Air India Sports Club. Slight delayed start. The celebrations of the Old Monks' victory just finished. And for this all important game, the Aashapura Warriors are batting first and United Daredevils will be taking the field. Well, Aashapura Warriors winning the toss and electing to bat first. There was no hesitation by the captain because already a game has been played on this very pitch, so there will be a lot of wear and tear. So get as many as you can out of the belt and then make life miserable for the bowlers. And here we are. Puneet will be bowling with the new ball. We'll have to wait and see how this game goes ahead. The winner will play the ace in the final. Ace versus Rangers was another interesting game, won by 9 runs by Ace, and they progressed into the finals. And now here we are, Aashapura Warriors versus United Daredevils. Rajesh Menon, Azan Khan, two batters in the middle. Puneet Khandelwal. First ball of the semi-final. Oh, and run straight away. Opening the account with a single. The fielder there at deep cover. One run on board already of the first ball. Oh, that one kept low. Puneet Khandelwal pulling outside off stump. The ball just skid through. Very well collected by the wicketkeeper, I must say. Darshan Malkan, the captain, and Siddharth Shah, the wicketkeeper. For Aashapura, they have keeper and captain in the same person, Azan Khan. Leader of the troops. He's on strike. Can he lead this side to victory from the front? Well, if he plays shots like that, he certainly can. That should be a maximum. First of the innings. And first of many, it looks like. Not the quickest of bowlers, Puneet. It was in the slot. And dispatched comprehensively by Azan Khan. Over mid-off and out of the ground. Few changes being made by the captain. Wicketkeeper coming up to the stump as well. Oh, driven beautifully towards sweeper on the offside. Just gonna be a single. This is good batting from Azan. He's got a boundary of the previous ball. He knows he needs to take the game deep as much as he can. Play the long haul. Rajesh Menon on strike. Oh, that's way outside off stump. Wide signal by the umpire. First extras of the game. Just straying in line. Bit wayward. This time driven down the ground for a single. Last ball. This time he pulls it. It's into the gap. The ball is running away. A chase for the fielder at mid-on. He will cut it off. Oh, Azan is halfway through. Chance of a run out if he collects. Just made it back in time. Rajesh Menon sent him back. Azan was halfway through. And end of the over. 11 without loss after 1. The new bowler now. Oh, that's a good line, but that's into the gap between point and short third man, running away towards the boundary fence. 4 runs. Azan Khan dealing in boundaries at the moment. Outside off stump, opening the face of the bat. That was intentional, I must say. And he gets 4 runs as well. Pratik Desai. There was nothing wrong with the delivery, to be honest. But played beautifully in between the two. Pratik to continue. Oh, and Azan trying to use the bottom hand down the ground. Didn't get any sort of connection whatsoever. This time again into the gap. But there is a fielder on this occasion. Opened the face of the bat at the last minute. I think that's what Azan does when the ball's outside off stump. 15 the score. Well, after winning the toss, Aashapura Warriors electing to bat first. This pitch is favourable to the spinners. Oh, and look at that. Down the ground. Beautifully struck. The fielder. Valiant effort, but the ball will win the race. It was in the slot. And Azan was not going to miss out on that one. Bottom hand coming into play. Picks it up over the umpire's head as well. Second boundary for him. Beautiful. This time outside off stump kept low. That's much better from Pratik Desai. I think he needs to bowl on those lengths more often than not. Azan can be kept at bay if you bowl slightly outside off stump on good length. Otherwise, if it's in his arc, certainly it will be dispatched out of the park. Last ball of the over. Oh, again down the ground. Beautifully struck. There is a fielder there. But that was hit with some power. Pratik, for a moment, decided to put his hand in the middle, but immediately changed his thought. End of 2 overs. It's 20 for no loss for the Aashapura Warriors. Puneet to continue. Outside off stump, wide. That should be a wide. The umpire, well, he thinks that it was inside the line. Puneet. This time in the air. What a shot from Azan. He's playing so well here. He just made this game his own. 1-6, 3-4s for him. Was swinging away. And his bat right out of the screws of the blade for 4 runs. It looks like a long and hard day for the bowlers. Again outside off stump, again slashes it hard. Slight misfield, ball is running away, but should be at least a couple of runs. Rajesh running to the danger end. And he gets back as well. 26 the score now. Oh, he's pulled it. Didn't come out of the screws. Certainly got the bottom of the bat as it looked like. Dot ball. Oh, he goes across the line. That's going to be another boundary for Azan. Well, he's just dealing in 4s and 6s. He's completely taken the attack to the opposition. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for the bowlers. United Daredevils. Well, they need to get their act together. Need to get united and plan how to get Azan out today. Oh, look at that. Another one. In the air, in the gap. And ending the over with a boundary as well. 34 without loss after 3. This time change in bowling. Oh, beautiful delivery. Spin being introduced into the attack for the first time in this game. We'll have to wait and see. This time tossed up, sweeps it beautifully between square leg and short fine leg. Rajesh Menon joins the act as well. He's not going to hold back either. These two together are a deadly duo, I must say. It's very well played by Rajesh. Rajesh is on strike. Gautam Seth to continue an inside edge. It is going towards the short fine leg fielder. They'll run through for a quick single. Azan on the way just dropped the bat halfway. There was a slight mix up in the middle. And Azan just letting Rajesh know that it was Azan's call as he was running to the danger end. I think Rajesh immediately realized that. Azan back on strike. 39 without loss the score. Oh! Play and a miss. Beautifully bowled by Gautam. It was slow through the air. Going across the line, Azan. Trying to eye the mid-wicket boundary. Well, there are two fielders on the leg side on the boundary. This time he goes in the air. That's slightly miscued. Chance of a catch. Just evades the fielder. He should get at least one run. They will not run back for the second. Rajesh was quite interested in taking the second, but Azan sends him back. Gautam. Oh, that's much better from Gautam. That's a tight line and ends the over. The most successful one, I must say, until now. 4 gone, 40 without loss. Aashapura Warriors in cruise control at the moment. Change in bowling. Andy Bachawat. Oh, look at that flight. Literally inviting the batter to take him on. Well, Azan is not going to hold back. Just to remind everyone here, he looks like one man who is absolutely going to go after every bowler possible. As long as he's there at the crease, it is going to be an eventful stay in the middle. I really enjoy watching such players, who are not fearful of anyone. Andy this time. Oh, cross the line. That's a loud shout. Huge appeal. Oh, sliding down leg side. Yeah, it was a good decision in the end, I must say, from the umpire. Close call, but certainly the ball skid through with the angle. Tosses it up again, this time an under edge. And that's another dot ball. Andy to continue. Oh, that is in the arc. Look at that. What a hit from Rajesh Menon. It was in his slot and certainly graciously accepted by this man. It was well over head high when you talk about looping a delivery. Tossed it up in the air. And Rajesh dispatches it out of the ground. This one's tossed up in the air again. Tried to cut the ball. Oh, that's much better from Andy. He's trying to pitch it at good length. He goes by the short from Andy. Well, just got the confirmation. It's Anand Bachawat. That's tossed up. And this time again across the line. There's a fielder there. Can he catch it? Oh, he's dropped it. In and out for him. And that could have been the first wicket. But it ends up going across the boundary ropes for 6 runs. 50 up after 5 overs for the Aashapura Warriors. Gautam Seth. This time he tosses it up, and for the first time in the game, I'm seeing Azan play a defensive stroke, and that too fetches him a single. It's been that sort of a day for him. He moves on to 34 of just 20 balls. On the other hand, Rajesh Menon, 19 of 11. time he tosses it up and tried to cut the ball yet again. Play and a miss. Gautam Seth bowling really well. A tight line bowled by him. I think that is something that the other bowlers also need to observe and implement when they are playing against the Aashapura Warriors, because these two batters, they'll just go berserk if you bowl anything loose and in the arc. Oh, and just as I said, there's an opportunity. Oh, just falling short of the fielder. It was in the air for a while, but the fielder had long off. He couldn't get to it. Good bowling from Gautam Seth. Pratik Desai at long off. 55 without loss. Oh, that one spun back sharply. Well, Azan wanted a single off that one as well, but sent back by Rajesh. It's been a good over so far. 5 balls and just the 3 runs. In fact, just a couple of runs of the 4 balls. Just taking his guard again, Azan Khan. Gautam Seth to continue. That one's tossed up. That's in the air. Miscued. There's a fielder under it. And oh, he's caught it. Beautifully done by Pratik. At long off. Tossed up delivery. Trying to go across the line. Wasn't sure where was he trying to hit it. Miscued in the air, and after a beautiful innings, Azan was playing so well. 34 of 21. Demolishing everyone in his way. Has to go back to the pavilion. First wicket down for 55, and the best bowler so far for the United Daredevils, Gautam Seth, has got his first wicket. Gautam, oh, very well bowled. Forward defense. And end of a wonderful over. Just the 2 runs of it and a wicket. 55 for 1. Andy to continue. Oh, look at that flight going across the line. He has found the gap, but there is a fielder in the deep. Should just be the one. Rajesh Menon. Whenever he's seen the ball tossed up, his eyes light up and he just goes for that big hit. Doesn't really think twice before playing the aggressive stroke. Here is Sikandar Patil, number 3. Oh, and he's not different. He's not different at all. Trying to play the slog sweep over mid wicket, but that one spun. And Anand has this knack of enticing the batters, inviting the batters to play a false stroke with the flight that he bowls. That's the quality that he has. And to be all honesty, in all honesty, beg your pardon, he bowls in the right areas with good control. This time he's played down the ground over the bowler's head. There is a fielder in the deep, should just be the one. Slight miscue, but just the one. Andy. Oh, this time he's cut it into the gap. There's a fielder in the deep. Straight to the fielder. Another economical over so far. Just 3 runs of it with 2 balls to spare. Andy this time. Oh, that's very well bowled. Tried to flick the ball, but another dot ball here. Well bowled by Andy. And this time Andy has tossed that delivery up. That's spun enough. Very, very well bowled. End of the over, 7 gone, 58 for 1. Aashapura Warriors. Change in bowling. Vishal into the attack this time. Down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Extra straight away. Vishal. Oh, that's very well bowled. That one skid through. And a slight inside edge. Vishal Meruana is bowling really well. First ball slightly down leg side, but still certainly is challenging the batter. Rajesh Menon has looked very comfortable so far. Drives it down the ground. There is a fielder at long off. Just a single. This time Vishal back of length. Cuts it into the gap. There is a fielder there. Should be another single. So runs are coming. Although just in singles, boundaries have somehow seemed to have dried up. but courtesy of a brilliant innings up front by Azan, they find themselves in a rather comfortable position. This time cut it beautifully. This time it's into the gap, and that will be a boundary. Just when you thought that the boundaries have dried up, Rajesh comes up with an exquisite stroke that was slightly short and wide, but he did well to find the gap, and the fielder at point couldn't really do a fair bit. 4 runs. This time he goes down the ground towards long off. That should be another single. This time it's tossed up. Oh, that's much better. Oh, good effort. But in the end, ball going down towards long on. That's the end of the 8th over. 67 for 1, the Aashapura Warriors in a commanding position. Andy Bachawat to continue this time. It's tossed up. Goes down the ground towards long on. Just the one. There's a fielder at mid wicket. In fact, will cut it off for a single. "68 for 1." The 9th over of the game. This time it's tossed up yet again. Going across the line. There's a fielder there. But it's gone over his head for a huge maximum. The second six for Rajesh. And Andy trying his best to trap the batter, but Rajesh is ready for that challenge. Look at that shot. Anand will continue. This time it's tossed up. It's gone down the ground. There's a fielder there. Touch and go scene. But that's gone over the head. Back to back sixes. There was an opportunity. But Pratik tried his best. The ball just a bit too high and out of his reach. 6 runs. That's much better. Quicker through the air. Flatter through the air as well. Rajesh is into the 40s now. 40 of 22 for him. 2 fours, 4 sixes. That's how he's played today. This time the googly from Anand. He's been played really well into the leg side. He's batted phenomenally well today. Rajesh Menon. It has been one-way traffic until now. Aashapura Warriors in a commanding position. 81 for 1 in the 9th over. Oh, that's very well bowled. On the front foot. Plays a defensive stroke. And ends the over. 9 gone. 81 for 1. Vishal, first ball down the ground. Went right past his hand. He couldn't stop the ball. A single of the first ball. That's much better. Very, very well bowled by Vishal. Flatter through the air. Tried to guide it into the onside, but Vishal was really quick to change direction and get in the line, stopping them from taking that single. Here he goes again. Sikandar Patil. Sikandar goes down the ground. Oh, Vishal. He tried to get out of the way, to be honest. Was it firmly past him? Such a good bowler, Vishal. He's bowling consistently in the right areas. Look at that. Again, that one unfortunately spun from the good length spot, but the length has been phenomenal by Vishal. The line as well. He's not missed his mark so far in the game. This is tossed up across the line. Oh, almost getting the better of Rajesh Menon. So well. He's been bowling really, really well. He's varying his pace. Certainly a masterclass of spin bowling so far. This one's quicker through the air. Very well bowled. Straight to the fielder at cover. But he's missed it, and that's going to be a boundary. That should have been stopped. Slightly short. Hit hard through the covers. The fielder there making a meal of it. And Rajesh Menon, he must be delighted. He's worked really hard on 46 of 26, 3 fours, 4 sixes. And I think it's one hit away, Rajesh. This time down the leg side. And wide signal by the umpire. Here goes Vishal. This time across the line. That's again in the air. Chance of a catch. Oh, he's missed it again. 2 dropped catches. Rajesh Menon. 2 sixes of those dropped catches and 50 in the all-important semi-finals of just 27 balls. 52 he's on right now. 5th 6 of the innings. 95 for 1. And drinks are on the field now. Change in bowling. Parag Taude. It's in the air. Towards long on. And Sikandar gives strike back to Rajesh. Parag this time. Again into the gap. Rajesh Menon gets another boundary. 100 up for the Aashapura Warriors in the 11th over. Excellent stuff. Excellent. He's such an exciting player to watch, this guy. Really well played. He's gone down the ground again. There's a fielder there. But he will cut it off. Just a single. This has been a great partnership. Although the bulk of the scoring done by Rajesh, Sikandar has really played well as a second fiddle. Batting on 6 of 12. And Parag Taude. Oh, that's in the air. And that is in the gap as well. Should be at least a single. One bounce to the fielder. For a moment it looked like he'd found the boundary, but there was a fielder deployed exactly for a shot like that. It'll just be the one. This time he tries to go down the ground, play and a miss yet again. It's been a good over so far. 5 balls, 7 runs. In the course of the game, 7 is still a brilliant economy to have. Parag Taude. This time tossed up, driven firmly towards the deep cover. Should be just the one. And end of the 11th over, 1-0-3 for 1. Oh, he's gone down the ground towards a long off. That is going to be a single. Darshan Malkan, the captain, into the attack now. That's what's happened in this game. Every bowler has taken to the cleaners, and the captain has to come to the rescue. Will he be able to do it? Tossed up this time. Oh, very, very well bowled. That one skids through the surface. Tried to cut the ball. Rushed onto the batter, it felt like. Sikandar Patil. 7 of 14 for him. And this time he's played it straight towards the fielder at point. Another dot ball. Well bowled from Darshan. This one's tossed up. He's going across the line. The fielder at deep mid wicket. He will cut it off with comfort. And it'll be just another single. So just the 2 runs in the 4 deliveries. And Rajesh Menon is on strike. Well, there is always something interesting happening when this guy gets back on strike. This time it's in the air. That's high in the air. There's a fielder under it. Will this be caught? Oh, that's been dropped. The third catch dropped. Rajesh Menon certainly having the stroke of luck and fortune on his side. Should have been dismissed on that occasion. The captain had foxed Rajesh Menon into playing a false stroke, and he did. Fell for the trap but dropped at long on. This time he goes across the line. And there's a fielder at deep mid wicket. Should just be a single. End of the over. What an over this was. Just the 4 runs. Darshan has bowled so well. And after 12 overs, it's 107 for 1. Parag Taude to continue from the far end. Is the 13th over of the game. The batting power play is yet to commence in a couple of overs. Here goes Parag. Oh, and he's got his man. The long and struggling stay for Sikandar Patil comes to an end. He was playing well, I must say. He took his time. Couldn't really get the momentum at any given stage. Was playing very well as a second fiddle to Rajesh Menon's onslaught, but he has to go back. And it is Parag Taude who's got them the breakthrough. An over-pitch delivery. Yorked himself. And he goes back to the pavilion. Wow, for a moment, I just looked away, and Vinay Thakkar has gotten off the mark with a very creative shot. The paddle scoop over the wicketkeeper's head. It was a low full toss, but it had to be put away and did in some style, I must say. 4 runs. Vinay. Again. Plays it fine. This time the fielder has to go and get the ball outside the boundary ropes. Back-to-back boundaries. That's very well played by Vinay Thakkar. Man in confidence. Searing confidence. Here goes Taude. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Beats the outside edge, and that's the end of. In fact, still a couple of deliveries remain. The way he's bowled, the threat is still at large. This time he swept it. It's in the air. There's a fielder there, but it is falling short of him. And it should be just the one. Looking for the second, sent back. Just one. Last ball of the over. This time it's in the air. There's a fielder there. Just falling short of him. And also goes for four. Not the best of efforts on the boundary lines. And Parag Taude is bowling so well. He's perished in this over. 13 gone, 120 for 2. Slid it down the ground for a single. Darshan Malkan, the captain, continuing the attack from the far end. Darshan to continue. Rajesh Menon on strike. Goes in the air. That's going to be a boundary. What a player this guy. Beautifully played. Over the top. And 4 runs. He's batting really, really well. Moved on to 68 now. 6 fours, 5 sixes already for him. It's tossed up. This time he goes down the ground. There's a fielder there. And it's over his head as well. The sixth of the innings. Rajesh Menon is sparing no one. This guy moves on to 74. Just 36 balls faced. No chance for the fielder there. For a moment, certainly the fielder thought that it's touch and go, but it's beautifully hit. What a strike. Rajesh Menon. This one's tossed up, and again he goes for back-to-back sixes. This one is way, way over the head of the fielder at long on and out of the ground as well. This time played straight towards cover and overthrows. They will run through for a single as well. So, looks like Rajesh, he's been really helped by the fielders at every walk of this innings. That's much better. Very well bowled from Darshan. End of his over. It's 138 for 2. Well, there's change in bowling. Pratik Desai back into the attack. And the batting power play has been taken by the two batters here. This time, played towards cover. They're running through quickly for a single. Well, there was no backup, so the non-striker's end wasn't the right call to throw. Vinay Thakkar comes on strike now. Rajesh Menon on 81 of 38. In fact, 82 now with that single. He's been so good today. 7 sixes and 6 fours for him. Here goes Vinay. This time it's a leading edge. And just falling short. Chance of a run out, but a little too slow the fielder at point. They run through for a quick single. And Rajesh comes back on strike. Rajesh, who steps out, plays it beautifully into the gap. And that is running away for 4. Rajesh Menon inching closer towards the 90s. And dare I say, he dreams of the 3 figures. Finding the gap to precision and perfection. Rajesh Menon. That's much better. Pratik Desai changing his line, changing his length. But there's no one deep on the offside square of the wicket. So anything over cover point certainly is a boundary. Uses his feet. A huge inside edge. It should just be the one. Brings Vinay back on strike now. Last ball of the 15th over. Oh, that's caressed through the offside. That's going to be a boundary. Ends the over with a 4. 149 for 2 after 15. And this is annihilation going on here at the Air India Sports Club. Aashapura Warriors, commanding position for them. Menon on 87. Gautam Seth brought back into the attack. Oh, but that won't change the result of this game in any shape or form. 4 runs of the first delivery, 150 up, and Rajesh moves into the 90s. Eighth four of the innings for him. 9 short of the magical 3-figure mark. Gautam, he's been phenomenal today, the way he's bowled. But this time, it's in the air and in the gap as well, missed by the fielder. That is going to be 4 more. That should have been stopped. There was a half a chance for a catch as well for the fielder at square leg, but Rajesh Menon, 5 short of 100, 1 hit away this guy. What a player. This time he plays it with soft hands towards point. He wanted a single. Did the non-striker sent back? They don't need to run themselves out. They're playing so well, these two. Time it's tossed up. Oh, there's an appeal, but looks like it more of an optimistic cry from the bowler. Very well bowled, I must say, Gautam Seth. He's not afraid to toss the ball up. This is a positive sign. Batting on 95. Again, a play and a miss. Beautiful bowling. 3 dot balls in a row. It's good bowling. Oh, and there's an appeal. And that is out. 95 for Rajesh Menon. He deserved 100. He's playing so well. Playing across the line, and Gautam Seth, the best bowler of the day for United Daredevils, picks up the big scalp. 95 of 48. And after 16 overs, it's 157 for 2. Change of ends, change in bowling. Hardik Dhruv into the attack. Well bowled and very well played as well for a single. New man in Umar Khan. He'll now be on strike. Looks like a strong lad. Well, they've got some well-built muscular batters. Must say who've got the muscle and power to clear the boundaries at will. Be it Rajesh Menon, Azan Khan or now Umar Khan. Umar on strike. Just having a look at the field. Oh, a wild slog. His intentions are pretty clear. He's here to hit those big maximums. Hardik this time. Oh, beautiful Yorker. In the block hole straight away. Played towards cover. Should just be the one. Gives the strike back to Vinay Thakkar. He's looking far more dangerous. Is it 3 boundaries so far? And it looks like he's quite settled on the crease now. Oh, look at that! Trying cheeky shots here. River sweep. And the leg by signaled by the umpire. Well, what was that all about? Talk about confidence and courage. Vinay Thakkar. Beautiful. It's in the air this time. Fielder under it. Oh, and he's missed it yet again. Another chance goes begging. They've not been really good at the field today. The United Daredevils, they've missed a lot of opportunities. Catches dropped. Balls left. And I think that's one of the major reasons why they find themselves in this kind of slump. Simon's shot cut into the gap. Oh, good effort. Good effort by the fielder at point. Did well to get a hand on it. And that's the end of 17 overs. 162 for 3. Gautam in his last over. Oh, what a delivery that was. Missed by the keeper. Gonna be runs. We'll have to see the umpire signal. Looks like it's gonna be buys. Yes, it is. Gautam has bowled so well today. 3.1 overs, 2 for 16. And think single-handedly he's stopped the flow of runs from his end whenever he got the opportunity to provide the goods. That's how good he's been. Oh, look at that. A wild heave. That is going to be a six. Beautiful shot over cow corner for 6 runs. The power in this shot. Well, Umar Khan, he's not holding back at all. This time it's tossed up again. This time it's in the air. The fielder there. But he's not attacked the ball at all. Probably didn't pick it up in the floodlights. But another chance goes begging. Another opportunity. That's well bowled, but that's in the air again. Oh, a couple of bounces to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Just a single. This time Umar goes over cover. What a shot that is. One bounce and two bounces into the boundary rope. This guy is playing magnificently well. He's just come to the crease, but it doesn't look like he's new to it. A difficult shot to play. Over cover, inside out. 4 runs. This time he goes wild into the leg side. Well, it is in the gap, but should just be the one. They're not really focused on running that hard because they know the boundaries are coming quite comfortably. Umar, look at that! Maximum over mid wicket. Immense power in his forearms. And look at that back swing as well. Exquisite stroke over mid wicket for 6 runs. That's down the leg side. That's going to be a wide. Needs to re-bowl that. That's a beautiful delivery into the block hole. Scampered away towards sweeper on the offside. Just a single. Vinay on strike. It's very well bowled. Tucked into the leg side. Should be just the one. Fielder at deep mid wicket. Easy pickings for him. He's coming around the wicket. And Umar goes in the air. Fielder there. Should just be the one. Getting Vinay back on strike now. Vinay Thakkar. So 19 of 14. 3 fours in his innings. And Umar Khan. Destructive. 22 of 10. 1 4 and 2 sixes for him. Well, Vinay Thakkar on strike. Oh, there's an appeal. There's an appeal, but we'll have to wait and see for the umpire signal. Looks like it was some bat on it. Oh, and this time, the slower delivery completely beat him up. End of the 19th, 186 for 3. Last over. Slower delivery, and they're running through. Look at that. Cheeky stuff. Directed. Oh, beautifully done. Pratik Desai. Really well done. Sharpness. And the danger man, Umar Khan, goes back to the pavilion. Pratik to continue this time. Cuts it and cuts it into the gap, but very well done by the fielder. Puts a foot out and saves his team some valuable runs. time back off length. Gets a huge inside edge into the gap. Running the first one hard. Looking for the second. Oh, they've not gone back. Could have been a couple. Well, they have run the second. Courtesy some poor effort in the field. Here goes Pratik. There's a huge outside edge. Just falling short of the fielder. Short third man. Should be just a single. One run quite comfortably taken. Desai has bowled well in this over. Not given away a lot of runs and also a brilliant run out at the bowler's end. A direct hit at the bowler's end. Last 3 balls of the innings. Oh, he's gone down the ground. It's high in the air. And that's been caught. Fielder at long on. Makes no mistake. And after several dropped catches and missed opportunities, finally, in the closing stages of the innings, the long on fielder holds on to one. Vinay Thakkar goes back to the pavilion. Well made 20. Here goes Pratik Desai. 2 balls. In fact, the last ball of the innings. Viraj is on strike. Viraj strikes it. It is into the gap. We'll have to wait and see how much do they get. Should be at least a couple of runs. They'll go back for the third as well, is it? Well, they are. And they'll get 3 beautiful, excellent running between the wickets. 193 for 5 after 20. 194 to win. Hello and welcome back. A huge chase, a big total. Two players out in the center. .194 to win. Vinay Bothra. Well, he's going to be taking guard for the very first ball. Here we go. Oh, and straight away, trying to play an aggressive stroke. Straight back to the bowler, starts off with a dot ball. Here we go. Oh, that's very well done. Is it an outside edge? Well, it certainly looks like celebrations are going on. That means the first wicket of the game in the very first over. Vinay Bothra has to go back to the pavilion. Raviraj Shetty gets his man. Vinay Bothra going back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers at all. In deep trouble. United Daredevils. Raviraj Shetty picking up a wicket in the very first over of the game. It's a fantastic bowler. Swing the ball away from the right hander. The new man in Vishal Shah, along with the batsman on the non-strikers and Khanjan Choksi. Well, Vishal has to play a big knock today. It's not going to be easy. Raviraj, a stellar performance. Oh, look at that. Swing again, away from the right-hander. Played with soft hands, back to the bowler now. This is good stuff. Good field placement, I must say, firstly. Raviraj is quick through the air and off the pitch as well. He has a slip in place. Oh, very well bowled. Play and a miss yet again. Beautiful bowling. Excellent stuff here. Fielder at deep third man. Perfectly placed. Here he goes again. Oh, that's played towards short square leg. They'll run through for a quick single. And the first runs of the game. But not from the bat. Leg by signaled by the umpire. United Daredevils. They need to score over 10 and over if they are to win this game. This time there's a loud appeal and that should be out. Playing across the line. Never the best decision. Khanjan Choksi back to the pavilion for a golden duck and second wicket of the over. Raviraj Shetty. Well, he's just too good with the new ball. 1 for 2 after 1 over. Change in bowler. Left arm spinner. Oh, oh, oh. Seems to have lost his footing. His foot got stuck in the bowling crease. We hope that he's not injured himself in the process. A lot of time you see people just twist their ankles when the spike gets stuck into the pitch. But thankfully he's got up. And these are good signs. Because the finals are going to be played in a few days. The winner of this game. And if it's Aashapura Warriors, they need their main players fit. They need all their players fit. 1 for 2 after 1 over. On strike, Vishal Shah. That one's down the leg side. Missed by the keeper as well. The ball's running away. It's a long chase for the fielder at short mid wicket and the fielder at slip. Both going towards it. And looks like they'll just cut it off before it touches the boundary cushions. Supposed to be a wide delivery. Yes, it is. Signaled by the umpire. He goes again this time. Oh, very well bowled. That one came in sharply with the arm. Rukhsar Khan. Here he goes again. Khan. This time he plays it towards cover. He wanted a quick single, but the fielder there really quick to react. Oh, that's very well done by the wicket keeper. The throw was a bit wayward. He did well. An outstretched hand by Azan Khan. That's a no ball signaled by the umpire. Well, we all know what happens when there's a no ball. Free hit is the signal. Here's a chance for Vishal to just have a go at it, and he does. And he finds the gap as well. First boundary of the innings, through the covers, caressed towards the fence. And no need to run for that. Away from the body, enough room to throw everything at it, and he did. Getting 4 runs. First boundary of the innings. First runs in this innings off the bat for any of the player. That's much better from Khan. That is a little back of a length. He knows that if he pitches it in his arc, there's a chance that Vishal might go for a maximum. Oh, that's much better. See, going in with the arm again. He's bowling a little short to his liking, but as long as he's stopping the flow of runs, he's doing just fine. Here goes Ruksar this time. Oh, that takes an outside edge. The ball is running away yet again. It's past the 30-yard circle. Long chase for the fielder. Shot third man. The ball will win the race. Second boundary of the over. And more of a streaky boundary, I must say. Took the under edge. No chance for the wicket keeper, and certainly no chance for the fielder at short third man. All he can do is get the ball out from the boundary cushions, because Vishal Shah is up and running. 2 boundaries. This one's much better. Pulling his length back, and a dot ball to end the over. 12 of it. 13 for 2 after 2. Raviraj to continue. Beautiful delivery. Look at that swing on that ball. And very well played by Ronak as well. It's never too easy coming under pressure. And your team is 1 for 2. And chasing a mammoth total of 194. And on top of that, a bowler like Raviraj. Intimidating. Good quality. Simi drives it. Oh! Got a hand to it. The ball is running away towards the fence. Oh, and he does really well to stop the ball. Excellent effort by the fielder. Just a couple of runs. Saves 2 runs for his side. That's what it means to the whole team. Look at that effort. Everyone clapping and cheering for him. Had to cover some distance. And the commitment is what we all love. This time down the leg side, straying in line. And Azan is appealing for something. Well, not too sure what's that about. Was it a catch? Was it... I really don't know what's happened, but Azan was pretty animated with something. He's still complaining about it. Well, the umpire signaled it as a wide. That's the final call as of now. Here he goes again. Raviraj. Oh, that's well bowled. Darting towards the pads. In Mehta. Looking to find the gap on the leg side. That's very, very well bowled. Played off the back foot. You need to respect the good balls, but also need to be quite certain when you're attacking, because the total is humongous. It's a mammoth task that they have to achieve in order to reach the finals. The winner will play the ace 11 in the finals at this very ground in a matter of few days. Looking at the situation, Aashapura in a commanding position this time, onto the pads, played it towards mid wicket. They've run the first one hard, they're looking for the second, but it should just be a single. As this time it's in the air, there's a fielder there. Oh, just falls short. Chance of a run out as well. He misses the direct hit. What an over this was. 4 of it. Magnificent bowling from Raviraj. 17 for 2 after 3. It is going to be Khan to continue from around the wicket. Slip placed for an outside edge. That's very well bowled. It was outside off stump, trying to play it over the fielder at cover, but a play and a miss. Here he goes again. That's in the air. That's high in the air. There's a fielder, but he'll just be a spectator. What a hit. 6 runs. Beautiful shot. It's towards the dugout. What a 6. Oh, again a play and a miss. There's an appeal for stumping. Well bowled. Quick dislodge the bails, the wicket keeper. Time it's shot into the gap, and that is going to be 4 runs. Poor delivery, short and wide, asking to be hit, and done with quite some comfort and ease. They need a lot more of this, and as long as Vishal and Ronak are at the crease, it's quite possible. That's much better. Well bowled. Stump to stump. Not giving any room whatsoever. This time cuts the ball. It is into the gap. Should be a couple of runs at ease. And that's the end of the 4th over. At the end of the power play, it's 29 for 2. 165 needed of just 96 balls. Change of ends now from the far end. Guess it is Raviraj who's continuing into his third over. Not surprised at all by this decision. 2 overs, 1 maiden, 2 wickets, and giving away just the 4 runs. Vishal Shah, 8 of 11. Ronak Mehta, 15 of 11. Here goes Raviraj. Well bowled on good length. Well, Ronak was expecting Vishal to go for that single. But Vishal had other plans because no one will lose a wicket here. And that too like a run out. That'll be the worst way to get out. Swans towards mid-on. A quick single taken in the end. Ronak is on strike now. Just eyeing any part of the boundary that he can. Just looking left and right. Where can he find the boundary? This time it's onto the pass. They're running through for a quick single. Leg buys shall be signalled by the umpire. The two umpires out there in the middle. The stand-in umpire right now, Ravi Pratap Singh, along with the leg umpire, Yasin Sheikh. RP Singh and Yasin Sheikh. Ravi Raj. Oh, that's very well bowled. There's a mix-up as well. Oh, chance of a run out at the bowler's end, but looks like Ronak had decided that he has to run to the danger end. Throw was at Vishal's end. Thankfully, no harm done, no damage done. Came off the pad and both the batters were scampering towards their ends. Directed would have been a close call, but what an over from Ravi Raj. Yet again economical. He's impressed everyone today with this beautiful spell of bowling. This time a slower one towards mid-on. Another quick single taken. The ones are not going to damage the Aashapura Warriors at all. They'll happily give those singles away. The boundaries are the ones that can cause them a lot of trouble, but the way this innings has gone so far, it looks like it's been very difficult for them to find those boundaries at ease. Well, that's a good bouncer. Lovely bouncer. One for the over. But last ball of the over. 5 gone. 33 for 2. The United Daredevils. So a change in bowling now. The new bowler from the far end after a beautiful spell by Ravi Raj. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 wickets, and 6 runs. Beautifully bowled. First ball, bang on money. It's on the good length. Didn't have much to do there. Ronak Mehta. Oh, that's out. That has to be out. Yes, it is. That was plumb in front. There's no argument whatsoever. Let's have a look at that again. Bowling slightly wider from his crease. Angle straight in. Oh, that's out. That's out every given Sunday. Shubhansh Sharma strikes his first wicket. 33 for 3. The new man in Gotham Seth. Magnificent spell of bowling. But can he do it with the bat? 3 wickets have gone for 33. 161 to win in 88 balls. Here goes Shubhansh. On very well bowled. Sharp turn there off the pitch. Gotham Seth. Shubhansh. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Played off the back foot by Gotham Seth. This tight bowling by Shubhansh Sharma. It's bowling over the wicket to the left hander. That's again a beautiful delivery. Played towards point. Another dot ball. No run of this over so far. Can this be a wicket maiden? Oh, there's another appeal, but that one was down the leg side. End of the over. Certainly a wicket maiden. 6 gone. 33 for 3. The United Daredevils are in a spot of bother. Change in bowling. And Bang on money straight away. No run taken off that ball as well. This is good, accurate bowling. Whoever's coming and getting a chance to bowl, be it Shubhansh, be it Raviraj, or now Pushkaraj. First ball, bang on money. On strike is Vishal Shah. They need runs, they need boundaries, they need it quick. That won't help them at all. That's very well bowled again. Vishal getting on the front foot and trying to guide the ball into the gap however he can. Well, it's not an easy to pitch to bat on, I must say that, before anyone here makes any sort of judgments, because this is technically the fourth innings that is being played on this pitch. 2 matches back to back. And that's graciously played through the offside. That's into the gap. Should be at least a single. Looking for a second, Vishal, but sent back by Gautam Seth, just the one. And like I said, this is the fourth innings technically on this pitch. The first game of the day was the mega final, the final of the A division between two of the best sides, Old Monks and the VMS Victors. Match was comprehensively won in the end by the Old Monks by 7 wickets. And they were crowned champions for the first time in 9 seasons. After reaching 4 finals, this was the one that they won eventually. Had big names such as Praveen Tambe, Yogesh Dicholkar, Swapnil Hazare. It's very well played by Gautam, but straight to the fielder at point. Another good effort by the fielder. And the VMS Victors as well did really well. They've reached 5 to 6 finals throughout the history of Bayside Sports Buddies Bash. Here we are back to the game. There's an appeal, there's a loud shout, but looks like it's again straying down the leg side. A quick single taken by Vishal. Leg by, signaled by the umpire. Will come back on strike. Batting with his helmet off, Vishal. Something that is ill-advised. Pushkaraj Joshi. Oh, that's in the air. That's caught. Pushkaraj gets his man. Beautiful ball. He's bowling stump to stump like he was throughout this over. Trying to play the aggressive stroke. The pressure was mounting up on Vishal Shah, and Pushkaraj Joshi getting his first wicket of the game. 4 down now for 35 at the end of 7 overs for the United Daredevils. Shubhansh, he'll continue. The last 2 overs, just 1 run coming off 12 balls. Make it 13 now with this dot ball. Gautam Seth yet to open the account. Pratik Desai, the batter on the non-strikers end, has played with the full face of the bat straight to the fielder at cover. Another dot ball. Couple of dot balls. Pressure mounting up. Oh, and that's an appeal, and that's out. 5 down, off the side, back into the pavilion. What a catch that was from Azan. Fine glove work behind the wickets, and Shubhan Sharma picked up his second wicket of the game. Quick reflexes, brilliant wicket keeping. Azan Khan has made no error today. Won the toss as captain, elected to bat first. Explosive start with the bat, and now magnificent wicket keeping. 5 down for 35, 7.3 overs. Shubhan Sharma. Oh, and there's an appeal again. That's given out again. Back to back wickets. 6 down. Shubhan Sharma hasn't given away any run and has picked up 3 wickets. Well, that was another straightforward decision. Caught in the crease. And he has to go back to the pavilion. Golden duck for Parag Taude without disturbing the scorers at all. Hat-trick ball. Hat-trick ball. Shubhan Sharma. And he's got it. He's got the hat-trick. No, he hasn't. That was such a close call. For a moment, I thought when they all went up that the finger will go up as well. But it looked like it was off the bat. The umpire. Well, everyone can be emotional, but the umpire. He has to be really practical and logical. Oh, play and a miss yet again. What are they doing? Chetan Chafekar. End of 2 overs for Shubhansh. Hasn't given away a single run and has picked up 3 wickets. Pushkaraj to continue. Onto the pads, flicked it towards deep square leg. Just a single. This time trying to cut the ball, gets it into the gap. Should be a single. Chetan Chafekar getting off the mark. Pratik is back on strike now. 37 for 6. Here goes Pratik on strike. That's very well bowled. Slow one and played it towards the fielder at cover. Another dot ball. Well, that's been the sort of day for United Daredevils. Nothing's gone in their favour. Be it the toss, be it the first innings or the second. It's been complete one-side show so far. But cricket's a game of high uncertainties. Anything is possible. That's very well bowled again. Pratik Desai off the back foot, trying to play it towards leg side later on, just trying to shadow that shot where he wanted to play it. Ended up playing back to the bowler. And Pratik knows that chasing this total down is going to be one difficult task, but all he can do is stay in the crease. Or can he? Another close call. Very, very well bowled by Pushkaraj Joshi. Well, all the bowlers who've got a chance to bowl so far have really impressed me. To be honest, you look at the bowling card. Raviraj Shetty. Rukshar Khan has not been able to get that breakthrough, but the others, Shubhansh and Pushkaraj. Look at that. Over pitch driven beautifully. Going away towards the fence, and a welcome boundary after a long time for the Daredevils. And then Pratik Desai gets his first boundary of the innings. Was over pitched and caressed between mid-off and cover. It's very well bowled. Start of a fresh over for Shubhansh Sharma. He hasn't given away a single run so far in his spell of 2 overs. Picked up 3 wickets. Well, he's playing for the team and individual prize. The most economical bowler of the day. And he's got him! Another wicket for him. 7 down. 4 wickets. Shubhansh Sharma. 1 wicket away from a fifer. Well, what a spell of bowling this is. Shubhansh Sharma. 2 overs, 2 balls, 2 maidens. No run given away and 4 wickets for this man. Left-hander Vishal Meruana is coming to bat. That's in the air. Oh, and it's fallen. Another opportunity. Half a chance. Not even half. Quarter of it. Survives Well, every ball that Shubhansh is bowling, it looks like something's got to give. Something is about to go out. 2.3 overs. No run given so far. What a spell of bowling. Oh, and look at that. Beats everyone up. The batter, the keeper. 4 byes. That one spun sharply. Missed everything. And a boundary for the United Daredevils. 45 now the score. 5 short of a 50. What an over this has been. Shubhansh Sharma. Oh, this time moving away, giving himself room and trying to play it into the offside. Finds the fielder at point. Another dot ball. Well, 17 dot balls in this spell. Has to be a record of sorts. The record in a T20 game is 19 dot balls by Mohammad Siraj in international cricket. He's very close to it. He's very, very close to it. First runs in his bowling, off his bowling, off the bat. And 3 overs bowled. Shubhansh Sharma, 2 maidens, given away 1 run and picked up 4 wickets. What a spell. 10 overs gone, 46 for 7. Vipin Chaube into the attack. Left arm over the wicket. And that's into the gap. That is running away. That is 4. Was outside off stump. Gave himself room. Vishal. And finds himself with a boundary. Vishal on strike. Oh, there's an edge. Oh, that's been dropped by the keeper. There was an opportunity, but missed. And that's going for a boundary as well. 2 fours back to back. Unlucky on that occasion. Vipin Chaube did nothing wrong. Was in good length. Slightly outside off stump. Took a healthy edge and just evaded the wicket keeper for 4. Again in the air. Again into the gap. And again a boundary. 3 in a row. Turning the heat on here at the Air India Sports Club. Vishal. He's at 3 fours. Back to back. And Vipin Chaube will not like it one bit. Where every bowler is having a taste of success. Why am I the one to take the beatings? Is what he'll be questioning. He's bowled 3 good deliveries and he's been hit for 3 fours. That's so unlucky. Vipin Chaube. Can he make a comeback? Oh, this time another swing and a miss. But that's missed by the keeper. Well, that's what is happening throughout the day. Nothing going Vipin's way, but luckily bye is signaled by the umpire, so those runs will not be accounted for in his bowling stats. On strike comes the right-hander, Prateek. This one's down the leg side. A good take by the keeper. He had to dive to his left. I think very difficult for any bowler to change his line and length as a left-hander and right-hander are on the crease. Well, that's much better. But misfield. Well, pretty much sums up Vipin's day, I must say. Right under his hand. Little casual on that occasion, giving away an extra run. Last ball of the over. Another play miss. And that's it. "11 gone, 61 for 7. Well, looks like a change in bowling now. Little surprised Subhan Sharma was bowling so well 3 overs, 2 maidens, 4 wickets, giving away just the 1 run. The captain, I guess, wants every bowler to be prepared for the final. Another left arm spinner. That's tossed up. Well played. A forward defensive stroke. Oh, there's an appeal, there's an appeal! Sliding slightly down the leg side. Everyone in the dugout was jumping, expecting that the umpire would give it out. But the umpire says down the leg side, this one slower through the air in the gap. They will run through for a single. Like I said, change in bowling. Bhavin Cheda into the attack. We saw one left arm spinner cause havoc in the middle overs. Shubhanshu Sharma. He's nowhere to be seen now. He's bowled so well, he deserves a fifer. But I think the captain wants to rotate the bowlers. Like I said, wants every bowler to be prepared for the final in a few days. Oh, and the slip was in position. He just got the slip out. Ball running away towards the fence. Vipin did well. Cuts that off. Just a single taken. Surprising. Pratik is back on strike now. 7 of 9 for him. This time going across towards deep mid wicket. Should be just the one. This time he's got him. Bhavin Cheda picks up a wicket here. And Vishal Mirwana, he was batting so well. 14 of 11, has to go back to the pavilion. 12 gone. 64 for 8. United Daredevils. Almost are out. Vipin will continue. Vipin Chaube was taken to the cleaners in the first over. Although he didn't put a step wrong. Bowled really well in that over. He's a bit unlucky in my opinion. He's here again. Pratik on strike. That's in the air. It's going down the ground. The fielder giving it a chase. Does well to keep it down to 1. Really well done. Good stuff in the outfield. Oh, play and a miss. Very well bowled from Vipin. Slightly outside off stump. It's very well bowled. Vipin has finally found some rhythm, looks like. Another swing and miss. This time slightly outside off stump, trying to play the big stroke. Very, very well bowled by Vipin. It's just a matter of time before he cleans up the tail. Here he goes again. This time a slower delivery. Look at that. That was loopy. Very optimistic Vipin. Trying to get that wicket. Hasn't been able to break through. Another dot ball. It's into the gap. It's into the gap, and that's four. Very, very well played. There's one man who stuck to his ground, stayed on the crease. Pratik Desai. This one was short and wide. Very well played for 4 runs. That's tossed up, but didn't get good connection on it. Just a single. Bhavin around the wicket this time. Plays it into the onside. He will pick up a single and get off the mark. Hardik Dhruv is the new man who got off the mark. That's tossed up in the air. There's a fielder there. But it'll go over his head. That's a huge six. Pratik Desai. Something to cheer about for the United Daredevils in a game that has just gone one way. Bhavin Cheda was a full toss. Was put away. So an outside off stump in the air, in the gap as well. Chase for the fielder. Does really well to cut it off. Great fielding on the boundary. That's short. That's played down the ground. That's in the air. And that's another boundary. 82 now the score at the end of 14. 1-1-2 needed of 36. Oh, so there is a change in bowling now. Shubhansh Sharma into his final over. Just to remind everyone, this is the batting power play. These two overs, the 15th and the 16th over, is going to be the batting power play over. Shubhansh. Oh, very well bowled. That one spun square. Really well bowled. It's excellent stuff. So that's a quick one. Tried to slog it into the leg side. There is a fielder there. Another dot ball. Well, he has certainly broken the record in T20 cricket. 20 dot balls. What a spell this has been. Shubhansh Sharma. Oh, very well bowled. Another dot ball. Four back-to-back dot balls. Well, it looks like the batters have decided they don't want to take any risk whatsoever. Is it? Still 2 wickets needed for the Aashapura Warriors to win the game. Well, 1 wicket certainly from here for Shubhansh will mean a 5 wicket haul in a T20 game. Always a special feat. Look at those bowling figures. Unbelievable. He goes down the ground. Oh, one bounce to the fielder. And they've not run off it. What was that? Well, certainly that will go as another dot ball. Last ball of his spell. 3.5 overs, 2 maidens, 1 run, 4 wickets. Can he get a fifer? Oh, what a spell of bowling. What a spell of bowling. Shubhansh Sharma take about 4 overs, 3 maidens, 1 and 4 wickets. That's all. He's bowled 23 dot balls. Broken every sort of record that is possible. Especially here at the Bayside Sports Buddies Bash. In the history of Bayside Sports tournaments, there never has been a spell of 4 overs where any bowler has bowled 23 dot balls. It's just magnificent stuff here. Sets his benchmark really high. 15 gone, 82 for 8. Now, change in bowling. Driven down the ground straight towards mid-off. 16th over of the game. 112 needed of 30 balls. Well, by the looks of it, it looks quite difficult. Next to impossible, to be honest. Because there's not been any intent of sorts from these two. On that occasion, it's a top edge. It's not carried to third man. Well, it kind of did. The player was waiting for the ball to come to it rather than attack the ball and go for the catch. Vaibhav Kadu, the new bowler. Stem outside off stump and we'll wait for the umpire signal. He says not a wide. Well, that means a dot ball. The over rate has been pretty good in the second innings. I think it's also got to do with the fact that most of the overs were bowled by spinners. However, Vaibhav Kadu. Pratik goes into the leg side. He finds the gap and that's going to be a boundary. The lone ranger for the United Daredevils. Moves on to 25 of 23. 3 fours and 1 6 in this inning so far for him. And he's helping the team reach a respectable total. There goes Vaibhav. Another play and a miss. Pratik trying to slog it into the leg side, but the ball just didn't come onto the bat that well. This time Pratik goes down the ground. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. Over the top of fielder at long gone. Ends the over with a maximum. Moves into the 30s, this guy. And 93 for 8 after 16 the score for the United Daredevils. Well, first ball, 17th over, cut towards sweeper on the offside. A single, giving Pratik Desai the strike again. This one's tossed up, he's gone in the air. There's a fielder there, running in, charging in, and he's dropped the catch as well. And not just that, the ball has hit his foot and gone towards the boundary. That should be a boundary. Parag tosses it up. It's in the air yet again. There's a fielder there. But yet again, he will not be able to do anything about it. That's 6 runs more. Moves into the 40s. 100 up for the United Daredevils in the 17th over. Not the time when they would have wanted it to. Not a bad delivery by Parag. He tossed it up. It was high in the air, but enough to clear the boundary. Oh, look at that yet again. It's in the air. There's a fielder there. But it's over him yet again. These are teasing sixes. Whenever the ball leaves the bat, it always looks like it's going into the hands of the fielder. Going over the head in the end. Just by that much. One hit away from a 50. Batting on 47, Pratik. Well, he's gone down the ground. That is in the air. Falls in no man's land. Another single he'll get. This one's cut towards point. It's going to be a dot ball and end of the 17th over. 1-1-1 for 8. Change in bowling, and that's way, way, way outside off stump. Well, Pratik has gone down the ground. There's a fielder there, rushing in, charging in, but it'll fall short of him. He's still there at the crease, batting at 49. Jay is the new bowler. Driven firmly down the ground for a single towards a long off. Pratik on 49. Certainly deserves to get a half century. He's one short of it. I hope that he knows that in a game where nothing's gone right for them. This is the one thing that will. It's in the air. And it is 50 for Pratik Desai. With that single, he crosses over, gets to a half century. Very well made half century. This guy has fought right till the end. Couldn't do much. Couldn't impact the result of the game. But certainly has brought a lot of entertainment to us as viewers. Well, on the other hand, this guy, Hardik, is just enjoying himself out there. Couple of runs for the taking. This time onto the pads yet again. Should be another couple of runs. Oh, that's going away to the fence. Touch and go, touch and go. Well, very well done in the end. Pratik Desai will come back for the third. That's good running between the wickets. He'll get back to the batting end. Pratik Desai. Slight misfield and he'll keep strike. So the end of 18 overs, 121 for 8. Pratik Desai on 51. Hardik on 13. Tries to go across the line, Pratik. Well, didn't get any sort of connection on it. Pratik on strike. That's in the air. Safe. And Pratik wanted a second, but it's just going to be one. Darshan. New bowler. Darshan. When there's an appeal, there's an appeal. but looks like it's a little too high. Not out, says the umpire. Darshan to continue. There's another swing at it. Inside edge goes back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Well, they've managed to bat through the innings at a stage where it looked seemingly impossible for them to bat the 20. That's a slow one. There's an appeal as well. And that's the end of the over. 19 gone, 122 for 8. Last over of the game. Played towards mid wicket. Just a single. Hardik goes over the top. It's into the gap, but I think they'll just take a single. Could have been a couple, but well, Pratik wants to keep strike for the last few balls. It's the last over of the game. Pratik goes in the air. Oh, and just short of the fielder. Well, it was a difficult position to be in as a player. You should go for the catch or should stay back. He got so confused that he ended up just putting a foot out, which you don't see often. And Pratik will get a boundary. Well, Pratik has batted so well. He's batting on 57 of 37 balls. He's played so well. That's well bowled. Towards point, another dot ball. He'll not take that single. So just a couple of balls remaining. And it is going to be the Aashapura Warriors into the finals. They'll play Ace in the next few days in the B division finals. This time outside off stump, wide signal by the umpire. Still a couple of deliveries remain. The B division final at the Air India Sports Club in a few days. Ace versus Aashapura Warriors. The date and time will be announced quite soon. This time it's in the air. It's in the air for a long time. The fielder coming under the ball but not being able to take it. So Pratik will remain not out. Last ball of the day. Last ball of the innings. It's been a magnificent journey for the United Daredevils as well. On the last ball, Hardik goes down the ground, and that's the end of a brilliant game of cricket for the Aashapura Warriors. They've progressed through to the finals. Brilliant innings in the first half. They win in the end by 62 runs and progress through to the finals.